passes a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged. Windows and vehicles. Power outages are likely. Will be near. Later at Iowa State Center around 5:55 p.m. Ames, Nevada, and Huxley around 6 p.m. Other locations in the path of these severe thunderstorms include State Center. This includes Interstate 35 between mile markers 102 and 178. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for central and north-central Iowa. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6:45 p.m. for the following counties in Iowa: Boone, Franklin, Hamilton. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. for Polk, southeastern Greene, southwestern Story, Madison, Guthrie, southern Boone, Dallas, Adair, and Warren counties. At 5:39 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 6 miles northwest of Perry to 10 miles southwest of Winterset, moving at 65 miles per hour. These are destructive storms for central Iowa. Expected hazards include 80 miles per hour. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. for Polk, southeastern Greene, southwestern Story, Madison, eastern Guthrie, southern Boone, Dallas, Adair, and Warren counties.
I was going to get some footage outside, but started getting pretty scary out there, so I'm not going to do that. It's pretty reasonable before that time, though. Not too much wind. A lot of lightning, stuff like that, but right now it just a little too much for me to just sit out there and wonder about it. You know. So luckily I have all my emergency stuff. I have my battery power stuff. Charge things up. Got my ham radio. Got my 72-hour kit. It's got food and clothes. Basic stuff. So if I had no clothes on and no food, I'd grab that bag and I'd be okay. Got shoes and socks and everything in there. Just a basic thing. And I got my communication boxes with my ham radio and all that stuff in there. Chargers.
Southern Madison, Union, Eastern Adams, Ringgold, Eastern Taylor, Clark, Southeastern Adair, and
So if the power goes out, I still have my ham radio to give me information.
Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Winterset to 6 miles west of Lamoni, moving east.
It wasn't exactly like it was last time during the Derecho. Caught me by surprise. This time I had at least a couple of days in advance anticipation for this, because it was just unseasonably warm here. Like 70 degrees. It's like a dramatic difference in temperature, like from 30s and 40s to 70 degrees, and I thought for sure we're gonna have some dramatic weather. So sure enough.
A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for south central and southwestern Iowa. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeat. Indicating a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. for the following counties in Iowa: Adair, Adams, Clark, Decatur, Madison, Ringgold, Taylor, Union, and Warren. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. for Decatur, Southern Madison, Union, Eastern Adams, Ringgold, Eastern Taylor, Clark, Southeastern Adair, and Southwestern Warren counties. At 5:56 p.m., severe
These are
thunderstorms
unparalleled times we live in.
and extending from near Winterset to
Even
6 miles
this meteorologist guy, he said that he's been doing this for years and never seen storms like this.
per hour wind gusts.
To the west of Dana, okay? The National Weather Service did just
The
issue.
following impacts are expected. Expect considerable tree
So I guess we
damage,
still have power.
likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings.
We don't have Wi-Fi down here, so
Osceola, Leon, Mount Ayr, Lamoni, Lenox, Sun Valley Lake, Green
to rely on my,
Lakeside Casino, Afton,
we might get it. I don't know.
Virginia, Clearfield, Lorimer, Diagonal, Kellerman, Grand River, Van Wert, Davis City, and
At least we have my
a tornado watch remains in effect
ham radio.
until
That feels
8
good
p.m.
to know what's going on out there.
Protection. The tornado warning for northeastern Greene County is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for central and west central Iowa. A tornado warning remains in effect. 15 p.m. for central Calhoun, north southwestern Hamilton counties. At 5:59 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 8 miles southeast of Fort Dodge, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Expected hazards include tornado. Latest severe weather information. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. for Decatur, Southern Madison, Union, Eastern Adams, Ringgold, Eastern Taylor, Clark, Southeastern Adair, and Southwestern Warren.
When the wind seriously died down, and so it's just a display of lightning, the heat lightning, I guess. I could feel the temperature definitely dramatically back down to where it's usually at around this time of year. I mean, it just seems kind of like a regular storm right now.
Clearfield, Lorimer, Diagonal, Kellerman, Grand River, Van Wert.
Yeah, definitely a lot less dramatic than the Derecho we had last time. That is, I mean, the initial few minutes when that wind came in was pretty nerve-wracking for a little bit.
A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. for central Webster, east central Calhoun, north central Boone, and southwestern Hamilton counties. At 5:59 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 8 miles southeast of Fort Dodge, moving northeast at 80 miles per hour. Expected hazards include
Well, usually after, I don't know if you can see me too much, but usually after the cold front goes away, it's usually lessens the chance for tornadoes to form. It's always right where the cold and the heat are swirling around each other in it. So And then when the rain starts, it usually lessens the chances even more, I think. I don't know. I ain't no weatherman, but those are just a few things I kind of picked up around growing up here in Iowa and Midwest. So this is the kind of stuff right here that this is what really gets the fire going inside me to really get prepared. And I have preparations, but you can never be prepared enough. I'm always thinking that. I was thinking you gotta seriously prepare at all times, because just little things that you take for granted, like having internet access. I mean, I was using that for my main weather source so I could see the radars and everything, but if you don't have that, then you gotta have an alternative way hearing the weather. Just like the ham radio that I had.
Northern Iowa. Expected hazards include 80 miles per hour wind gusts.
So it's
This is a radar.
6:07 right now, so I just have to kind of wait it out until 6:15, and I think it would have passed.
Heavily damaged.
I think it's okay right now, though. But as I'm looking around, this is a good chance to talk about this. But I have further plans
Locations impacted include
for a tornado bunker or shelter. And in a way, I'll kind of turn the camera around. In a way, this is kind of like one. This is where the furnace was. And I know it's kind of hard to tell, but this is kind of it's not really a crawl space. It's kind of a crouch space. All the utilities come in here and stuff. But it's enough room to, if you really wanted to, set up kind of like a little place. Maybe a bed or something, but if you clean this place up, I would seriously have to reinforce a lot of walls and stuff in here, but I might have to just redo it, redo a bunker somewhere else. I did see on when a tornado ripped through Tennessee, I don't know, maybe last season, and there's people that have like these bunker shelters in their garage. It's made out of concrete, and they just lock themselves in with like a barn door, sliding door, so it doesn't fly open. It just shuts them in. And I thought, yeah, I really like that. I might even make one. I could make one down here, but I might make one just on the floor level, over behind my garage, where the back door is, so I could kind of use that as a dual purpose. You could use that, walk through it, make it a pantry or something. I don't know. So you already have food in there. But I'll essentially just bring my little central station, communications, chargers, flashlights, clothes, blankets and coats and stuff like that. So I do have more preparations than this. This is just kind of the bare minimum I threw down here. And but it is very handy to have these things like by your bedside, because I remember the first derecho that came through caught me by surprise, and I think this was in the garage or something, and I couldn't even go out into the garage and get it because it was just too late. I had to just jump down here. So it's interesting. You don't think of those things until something happens, but it's got to be like right on hand. I really prayed hard though for the past 2 days. I wanted that storm to diminish and not do anything. because I was just thinking worth, the Derecho last time, and I just didn't want that to happen again. So, but I love situations like this. This really gets the blood pumping, and then you start thinking like you never thought before. It's like puts you in a mindset that new thoughts that you've never had before. It's weird to try to explain it in a suddenly things are instantly not that important that you think might be important, and they might be in the way for you to get the most important things. And then you think simply, you think very, very basic. Like, I don't need a lot of stuff. I just need a few things, the basic stuff. And then after you go through something like that, it's just, I know everybody's kind of gone through something like that before. But I'm a prepper-minded person. I increase my faith in Jesus Christ, of course, but I certainly use that faith into inspiration and action, and trying to think about what I can do to prepare. And this is not just for me. I feel like after I've prepared everything I can, then suddenly my mode changes into I'm going to help others now. So that's what happened to the last Derecho. I just packed my car with some chainsaws and other things that I might need, and my battery powered chainsaw came in handy. So I just might make this bunker idea kind of front on the list. Sometimes the Lord works in mysterious ways. He has something happen, and then suddenly you prioritize immediately certain things that you normally have on your list, down on your list. But I think I need to bump up the shelter project. I've had some ideas going on with that. It'll be an awesome project, and it'll be self-sufficient with everything, and I love this little battery power station. I know I've showed this before, but this super cap module, this graphene super cap module, charges up really fast. Has 75 watt hours around there. I've got my inverter so I can plug my computer in and stuff like that. So whenever I drain this, I have this little solar panel. When the sun comes back out, I can charge it up again. And this small solar panel will actually work for that, because it has such a fast recharge state. And I need to do a video on that again. But it's such a cool thing. I mean, it was $200, I don't know, I'd say $200 something dollars. $290, I don't know. It was an expensive module, but it was an independent guy that makes these things. So you can't get these at any store. And I knew what he was doing, because I've already experimented with making my own batteries, and I knew what to do to improve those batteries and the type of materials. And I was already on to graphene. I was like, I just need some graphene and to make these awesome batteries. And then this guy was already ahead of me. And so if I had another lifetime, I would be doing this, but he's the other guy, that other lifetime, that's doing it. He's got his mission going on there. So really love that battery. And it's super simple. So let me just show it. And there's a push that button, and it just shows the voltage on it. So it's 13.6. It goes up higher voltage than a normal battery, but basically it acts the same as a normal DC battery. Except for it just charges fast. So I hear the wind's kind of calming down out there. I think I'm alright to go out. 6:15. So there we go. This is a video I never didn't anticipate doing, but it gives me a chance to really think about this prep stuff. I mean, this is like this little setup here. Just kind of a bare minimum setup that you could have, and it'll just give you some comfort knowing that you got info, you got clothes, you got warmth, you got communications, you got power. Pretty awesome. All right, let's go outside, see what it looks like.
This is an extremely dangerous situation with tornado-like wind speeds expected. Mobile homes and high-profile vehicles are especially susceptible to winds of this magnitude.
It's looking a lot more calm now. I'm just cozy in my little living space here now again. Definitely not as much as severe as the Derecho, but very grateful for that. And I'm fired up. Let's get prepared.